Bit of a hodgepodge video here. Went to go see the latest Scream movie. Absolutely loved it. Second pickup for 2022, and no, it is not on any release calendar.
I surround my soul with the positivity. That's why I don't worry about the things that I don't see. Yeah. These days I don't worry about much. I think we should have some more fun. I still dream about the days when we were young. I'll take a hit and still.
What's going on, everybody? It's your girl TJ back with another video. Talks with TJ, aka TJ2 Swoosh T Yeezy MA2 TJ T Essentials, and went to go see the brand new Scream movie. I'm a big fan of the franchise altogether. Who doesn't love the original? I'm actually a really big fan of the second movie just because it is the college setting, and number 4 was crazy. I love, you know, Hayden Panettiere being in it, but also the fact that her cousin, hopefully this isn't a spoiler if you haven't already seen the 4th one, but her cousin being implicated into that. But this one here, amazing, really integrating the very first movie. Second, just everything comes full circle, and it's great. So I definitely don't want to give any spoilers out, but big fan, and I was also a fan of like 13 Reasons Why, so fan of main actor there. But yeah, if you're interested in going to see it, or you're gonna wait to watch it at home, whatever you're comfortable with, and you're a fan of horror movies, and you're a fan of the Scream franchise, then I would say go and see that. Anything that's a thriller or a horror movie, I definitely try to go see. That's something one of my friends and I, that's our thing. We go and we see any and all horror movies that we can. I will say this though, that last Resident Evil movie was absolute complete trash, so don't waste your time going to see that. Second pickup is in for 2022, and the funny thing is, like, I've tried to look, and I think maybe it might have been on like a release calendar for last year perhaps, but it's also one of these things where it released, but it's based on region, and the US was not one of those regions that got it. So one of the best, at least most comfortable GR sneakers that I have in my collection right now, the Adidas ZX 2K Boost. I have that in triple white. I picked that up from Kids Foot Locker actually during one of the employee appreciation 50% off sales while I was still working there. I did a quick unboxing of that, and again, of course, that didn't garner any hype because it's a basic Boost sneaker, and no one cares about that. Well, I care because it's super comfortable. So while running errands in town the other day and wearing that pair, I thought, hey, let me check the release calendar again, because there is a brand new ZX 5K that's coming out, and I like the colorway, but I just wanted to browse like just that actual model name to see what else was out there, and lo and behold, I fell in love with a pair. Okay, so I fell in love with another 5K sneaker, 5K Boost, but this time the official name Lerna. So it's the Boost Lerna, and you can find it, like, if you go on Adidas website, you can look like it's available in Turkey, overseas, in Europe, and I believe Australia. Yep, I have it on the way. And here's the funny thing. Why is it that shops or like stores overseas can ship out faster than those stateside? Nike, can we answer this? Or even Adidas sometimes, because you guys won't necessarily ship out immediately. But I ordered on Tuesday. Or is it Wednesday? Might have been Tuesday. Might have been Tuesday. I think they already shipped it out on Wednesday, so it should be here super fast. Actually, when I'm filming this, it may have already arrived. Who knows? There's a lot that's on the way. I'm keeping all carriers busy. But what really just struck me about this shoe, first off, if you're not a fan of sail, you probably won't care for this because it does have a sail midsole. It integrates more of that vintage look. It's a very aggressive looking trainer, and maybe that's why I'm attracted to it. But it also has 3M for the actual stripes. So who doesn't love a good 3M sneaker? But it's actually still pretty neutral, but you have these hints of crimson that are mixed into it. And then there's also some inspiration behind it. And that's more so on the insole of the sneaker itself. I don't think it's going to come with a special box. I think I'm going to get the very same blue and white box, but you have this metallic gray sail and then solar red that's integrated into the sneaker. I still feel like it's something you can wear all the time. Very similar to kind of the colorway of the infrared, you know, the 90. So yeah, I waiting on that to arrive, and a Klay Thompson jersey for Washington State. And of course it's funny, right? Because I had intentions to try and go to the Bucks and the Warriors game, which of course was on Thursday, and we just got blown out. And so I don't know why, something told me like, this just isn't going to be a good game. Maybe go do something else, just being honest. And so it's interesting when people check in like, oh, are you great? Because it was a blowout. And I'm like, why is it none of you asked me, oh, am I great when we blew the Bulls out like earlier on this season? Like, why is it everyone was quiet when Steph got the record? He was right there and everything was about him and it was all grand. Like, why were there no questions, are you great then? But there are only questions like, oh my God, are you okay now? If it's a downturn. That part I don't get, but that's also life and that's how people operate, right? They will pay attention on a downturn, not when things are going great. So just, hey, everything kind of relates to sports and life. We got blown out and we've blown people out and that's sports. Every loss sucks. So, hey, great movie for Scream, and I'm still ecstatic that Clay is back. Quite frankly, that's still what matters the most to me this NBA season, and we're going to continue to chase the ring just like everybody else is chasing the ring, which is funny also because up and down my timeline, it's not really, hey, are the Warriors okay? A lot of times it's, oh my God, are the Lakers okay, right? But I don't sit there and badger y'all. So, hopefully you guys have some pickups in mind for January. I know it's a little bit slow. If you're like me and you said, hey, both of the Jordans coming out are of no interest to you, great. Now, I am curious between the Jordan, at least the 4, because I think the 13 was a pass for quite a few people. With the 4 coming out, this Red Thunder 4, I am very surprised that people were waiting outside for hours and hours to get wristbands from Dick's Sporting Goods to be able to purchase the 4. Now, I already said the Red Thunder 4 isn't for me. Not that I don't expect people to go after it. I just didn't know that this shoe would garner like people waiting outside for it. Like, that's crazy. I don't know. Maybe I just didn't expect that in 2022. And we have the re-release of the 350 V2 Blue Tint, which that's a sneaker maybe that's lost its luster for some because it's already been seen time and time again. It already dropped earlier overseas, so the US will see its release a little bit later on, actually this week. And great shoe because it does have just that lighter blue tint. I think you can still do a lot with the sneaker itself, so we'll see, I guess, what I end up doing with it. But go ahead and sound off below. If you already made your first pickup, what's the second pickup that you are gunning for? And if so, did you, is it going to be a retail pair? Is it going to be a reach back pair? I am curious. Can't wait to show you guys the brand new ZX5K Boost Lerna as soon as it arrives, and it's arriving pretty fast. New Klay Thompson jersey. Finally got my hands on a Curry brand hat outside of the trophy hunting hat. So a lot of great things going on. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. As always, act your age, not your shoe size. Peace.